What's up, guys? This is DU1 Universe, and this is going to be Miraculous Ladybug Episode 2. I got done saying all the stuff I needed to say about this series in the first episode, so if you were just watching this, I would advise you to watch the first episode. And if you're here for the reaction, head off into the link in the description below to head off into the Google Drive to watch it. Come back if you want to hear me talk about the end review and stuff that I felt about the episode and whatnot. So, yeah, pretty much all I got to say. First episode was great. Let's hope we can keep that going and probably have like hints and pieces of what exactly is going on and so on and so forth. Because right now I'm just plain confused on the entire like scope of the powers and things they can do. I'll just hopefully. Let's just go. 3, 2, 1 now. Now, this episode encased more of my speculation of certain characters, and I'm pretty sure that dude's dad is main bad guy. At least, I'm at least 99.9% sure. At least, at the very least. I could be wrong. You guys probably already know or something like that, but I'm just going off on that. And yeah, I like the dynamic that he's a rich kid, and most rich kids that I know are actually pretty miserable because they barely know their parents because their parents are either doing something incredibly is what making their money or something like that. It's very sad, and that dynamic with him is something. Miraculous Ladybug over there, it seems that I'm gonna call them by their names, by their hero names, because I'm still trying to get used to their actual names. So bear with me on this, okay? I like Nino as a friend. I can kind of remember his name because I have a friend named Mino, so I can kind of like do that, and that'll be easy. And yeah, I like what's going on right now. The series is interesting and compelling. I actually want to know what's gonna happen when these particular things finally come to light. I think that's the main driving force for me right now in this series. Now, as for like the villain dynamic. How the villains are made really reminds me of Kolyoko and what happens there. And the villain designs and their powers, I find them extremely creative. Like Bubbles, in a way, I don't know many characters that use Bubbles as a weapon besides many Pokemon that use Bubble Beam. Alright, that's about as much of a bubble attack that I remember. And as for like the powers, I'd like to know about their limitations now. They can only use their powers at certain points. No, they can only use their powers a set number of times, and if they use them too many times, they're easily going to turn back into their original state. And so they need to use them wisely and justly. I say justly because a certain someone just wants to make sure someone doesn't get kissed in the slow dance. So just superheroes. They might develop more over time, but come on. Those things had limited air. But okay, I don't blame her. It's okay. I know what it means to be a teenager and being infatuated with another person. But that okay. If you're a hero business comes in that. And the Miraculous Ladybug seems to be the more popular hero besides Cat Noir, which is another dynamic. Okay, this polar opposite thing. She's not the popular one in real life. And why do I keep saying real life? Just you know what I mean when I say it though. She's not the popular one, but he is. He's not the popular one, but she is when they're heroes. And they still have the back and forth. The reason why Miraculous Ladybug doesn't like Cat Noir, because she likes Cat Noir's real identity that she doesn't know, and Cat Noir likes her and doesn't like anyone else outside of the hero dynamic, unless he does have like a sort of crush on main protagonist. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Second episode, give me time. This happened. You can go back to My Little Pony episodes. You can go back to Dan versus even. You can go back to all these first episodes. I'm not good with names, all right, but I'm trying my best. Oh my god. But yeah, I like it. I like the dynamic that's going on, and yeah, powers are going good. As for the thing I was trying to think about, I actually forgot what I was trying to remember. But as for the dad being possibly the main villain, I'm just gonna leave it speculation until 100% confirmed. I do see that being like is gonna be a moment where he wants the Miraculous on the account of his own son not doing so. I don't know. It's just like, oh right, that's the thing I want to talk about. the main villain and his method of trying to get to something. You ever heard saying, if you want something done right, you do it yourself? I pretty much go off that logic when it comes to many of the villains that I write in my own story. I try my best not to make a villain that allows their lackeys to do all the grunt work, and even though if they tell them to do it, and they can't do it themselves. So that's what kind of like I like those villains. This is that villain that's like, I'm just gonna let others try to do the job, and I'm gonna get frustrated, and I'm gonna say, once I do this and once I do that. How about you just do that, man? How about you just do that? For people who've been reading my original story, Pablunia, the Lord of Lust, she didn't say a bunch of succubi should just go out and try to kill him. No, she was like, I'm gonna do it myself. And she's gonna fail her own self. And that's what I like. I like villains who want to do things on their own. And same thing's gonna go on with this new comic that I'm doing. So you just look out for that. I prefer that type of villain. But this type of villain is alright right now. Because right now he's hiding behind the other powers that he has besides the powers that he could use against them personally. I don't even know they know this guy even exists. Like, I know they know the corruption exists. But like, how many times have they seen him, like, personally? That's the thing. Because where he is seemed very secret, but I'm pretty sure it's like somewhere in the house area. But that's it. So yeah, whatever. So what I got so far from the series said it's good. It makes my imagination flow for many different possibilities, and I'm getting started on the next episode. So this is the UMA Universe. See you guys next time. Bye.